Hey, it's BGV, and welcome to Gauntlet Velocity with Pokemon White, the Nuzlocke. Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're gonna be trying... We're gonna be trying again to beat this Nuzlocke here. Hi there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Juniper. Everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Yeah, okay, show me the Minccino. I love the Minccino. What a great name. That's right, this world is widely inhabited by mysterious creatures called Pokemon. Pokemon have mysterious powers. They come in many shapes and live in many different places. We humans live happily with Pokemon. Living and working together, we complement each other. We help each other out to accomplish difficult tasks. Having Pokemon battle one another is particularly popular, and it deepens the bonds between people and Pokemon. And that is why I research Pokemon. Well, that's enough from me. Could you tell me about yourself? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pokemon Nuzlocke White. I did that out of order. Pokemon White Nuzlocke Redux number 2. I won't spoil any of my previous series because if you haven't watched them, you might want to go watch them because they're good. But at the same time, yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. So go watch it, the first Nuzlocke series, if you would like. However, this is the second. Are you a boy or am I a girl? I think I'm a boy. Yeah, you're a boy, right? Yes, I'd like to know your name. Please tell me. I think if I remember correctly, everything is not capitalized in this game, and I don't like having like a full capitalized name when everybody else does not have a full capitalized name. You know what I mean? So I'm going to put Austin in this way. Just like that. Okay. Your name is Austin? Yes, so your name's Austin. What a wonderful name. Well, then I'm going to introduce you to your two best friends. This young man is Sharon. He can be a little difficult, but he's a very honest person. This young woman is Bianca. She's a little flighty, but she works very hard. I think you three have potential, so I'm going to give you a very, very important Pokemon. Austin, the moment you choose the Pokemon that will accompany you on your journey, your story will truly begin. During your journey, you will meet many Pokemon and people with different personalities and points of view. I really hope you find what's important to you in all of these travels. That's right, befriend new people and Pokemon and grow as a person. That is the most important goal for your journey. Let's go visit the world of Pokemon. All right. And it is spring, which in real life... yeah, I guess it would be, right? I'm terrible with, like... seasons. I'm really awful with seasons. Like, I always forget when's when. I guess it would be spring, right? Ultimately, I do believe. I gotta figure out where to put my web camera, too, by the way. It's tricky with this series. Austin, I heard from Professor Juniper we can have a Pokemon? What's keeping Bianca? Okay, we're gonna run through this dialogue like fast, too. Am I a little late again? Sorry. Bianca, I've known for 10 years that you have no sense of time, but seriously, today's the day we can get a Pokemon, Professor Juniper. I know, sorry, Austin, sorry, Sharon. So, where are the Pokemon? They were delivered to Austin's house, so Austin gets first pick, naturally. The Pokemon are waiting for us inside that gift box. Okay, Austin, you go first and take a peek at the gift box. I want to meet the Pokemon right now. All right, let's do it. Austin, open the gift box. And inside, we have... I've brought 3 Pokemon, one for you and one for each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Enjoy your Pokemon, Professor Juniper. All right. Is this the one with Oshawott? I'm kind of forgetting. Oh, it is. Oh, maybe that... Yeah, you know what? Maybe we go Oshawott, a Pokemon I literally have never used once in my entire life. So we have the Grass-type Pokemon Snivy. We tried this last time. I love Snivy, one of my favorite lines in all of Pokemon. However, I think Snivy gets obliterated, and I need all the help that I can get. This is a tough Nuzlocke, dude. So the Fire-type Pokemon Tepig, which I don't think people like as well. I guess Oshawott. I have no idea if Oshawott's good or not. I don't like his dumb little seashell. It looks stupid. It looks like a sticker to me on his body, which feels unnatural. The Water-type Pokemon Oshawott. Is this the Pokemon you want? Yes. I'm going to give him a shot, though. I'm going to give him an Osha shot, if you would. Austin chose Oshawott. Doodle-doo. Okay, Bianca. Okay, I'll take this Pokemon. Sharon, that one's yours. Hey, how come you get to pick out my Pokemon? Oh, never mind. I wanted Snivy from the start anyway. Yeah, because he gets the one that's super effective. Everyone has chosen a Pokemon, so that's that. Hey, I know. Let's have a Pokemon battle. Honestly, Bianca, even though they're still weak Pokemon, you shouldn't have Pokemon battles inside a house. Don't be a worrywart. These little ones are weak, like you said. We have to let them battle so they'll get stronger. It's settled, Austin. Get ready for a Pokemon battle. Alrighty. Our first ever Pokemon battle. And of course, Oshawott is super effective against her Tepig. Water being super effective against fire. I do like how she struggles to pull out that ball, though. That's pretty funny. Out comes the Tepig. What will Oshawott do? So we got the Tail Whip, which reduces defense, and then the Tackle. Is the Tail Whip better? I'm just going to go with the Tackle, because honestly, we could get a critical, and that will just decide the match immediately. Eek! Ouch! I won't let you get away with that. So we're going to Tackle again. Hope for a crit here, because honestly, he's going to deal more damage, although he Tail Whipped, which could be the deciding factor there. Him wasting a turn to Tail Whip. And then he gets to outspeed. That is... What?! Oh my god. That is ludicrous. That's so ridiculously, like, overpowered. Gets the Tail Whip, outspeeds, gets to do another tackle, and then on top of that, gets a crit. But the Nuzlocke doesn't officially start until we get the Pokeballs, so we'll just roll with it. But I'm so much of a perfectionist, it's like, ugh, I want my Pokemon to win, but then we'd have to do the whole intro over again. What? I got so absorbed in having my Pokemon use moves, I won before even realizing. Duh. Bianca, would you take a look around? Whoa, what happened? Wow, Pokemon are amazing. So little, but so strong. I'm so glad that I get to have a Pokemon. Oh, sorry about your room, Austin. You are completely hopeless. Here, I'll restore your Pokemon for you. Sharon healed Bianca's Pokemon. Austin's Pokemon needs to be fixed up too. Sharon healed Austin's Pokemon. Hey, Sharon, how about you battle too? With all you know, I'm sure you can battle without turning the room into a disaster area like I did. I believe you're right. It'll be no problem for me to keep the room from getting any messier. Besides, it's not fair if you two are the only ones who get to have fun battling. It's decided. You'll be my opponent in our first Pokemon battle. Let's see what you can do, Snivy. Yeah, that's so ridiculous. How does a pig outspeed a freaking otter? Excuse me? My god, I just realized Oshawott is a freaking otter, by the way, which is my favorite animal in real life. Why have I never... It's just something about Oshawott's, like, design. I'm just not that big of a fan of, personally. But he does get some interesting... I couldn't even tell you his second evolution. What the heck does this thing evolve into? I know the final thing, for sure. All right, let's go Tackles again. And this thing outspeeds, too. What is this thing's nature? Did we get, like, the slowest Pokemon or something? I've finally become a trader. Everything starts from here. All right, let's Tackle again. He's going to go for the Leer, which if he outspeeds again, that's, like, brutal with a capital B. Okay, we're going to Tackle, reduce him to yellow HP. He's going to go for a Tackle, which now is going to deal increased damage thanks to that Tail Whip. However, if we survive one more, we may be able to do it. I think we will survive unless he gets a crit, which would be hilariously bad luck. Oh my god! You can't write this, folks. This is my luck in a nutshell, by the way. What the hell is this? Am I in some alternate universe? I swear to God. Play Baldur's Gate 3, I have like 88 to 99% chances to hit and miss every single one. Like, what's going on? This feeling. Finally, I'm a trainer. On top of that, we better go apologize to your mother about this room. Oh, I'd better come too. Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter too much. The only thing is we lose out on XP, which would be nice, because otherwise we have to just, like, grind now more. That is so ludicrous, man. KO'd by both of these people with a crit at the last second. I'm very sorry about all the trouble, ma'am. Well, we can clean up. Cleaning up? No worries, I'll take care of it later. Shouldn't you be on your way to meet Professor Juniper? Yes, thank you. Please excuse us. Come on, let's go thank Professor Juniper. I'll be waiting in front of the Pokemon Research Lab. Oh, wait, I've got to go home first. Thanks for having us over. Okay, we're going to go through this beginning stuff quickly because we already did it with the other series, obviously. My, Austin. Pokemon battles are so lively, aren't they? I could hear the Pokemon's cries clear down here. That sure reminded me of my first Pokemon battle. Oh, and you know, after a battle, you need to rest your Pokemon. Your Pokemon is looking great. Now, if you're going out, don't forget your cross transceiver. Austin obtained the X transceiver. Austin put the X transceiver in the key items case. You're going to thank the professor too, right? Better get going, honey. Okay. So a terrible start. What else is new? If there's like some sort of RNG involvement, you can bet your ass I am getting hit with the massive negative RNG stick as hard as it possibly can right in the face. It is insane. I literally feel like I'm in an alternate, like, universe where my luck is like horrendously, laughably reversed. It's so crazy. Anyways, we lost to those two, so yeah. The only thing we lose out on is, some XP. Sharon's dad, hey, Austin, I heard it from the professors you're getting a Pokemon. Hey, have you already got it? Hey, that sure is a cute Pokemon. You're all finally starting your journeys as trainers? Well, let me read you a passage from a book called Adventure Rules. The X button is vitally important for traders. Never forget that. Amazing. Sharon's mom, that's Sharon. I'm sure he's at the laboratory. He's so, how should I put it? Diligent or better? Conscientious. So yeah, I'm going to speed through this beginning part because we didn't get too far in the last series. Again, not to spoil, but listen, we're doing this one, so you can take a look at the episode amount in the playlist and probably see it's not very long. Austin, check the PC screen. Adventure rule number 1, the X button opens the menu. Adventure rule number 2, record your progress with save. There's nothing else on here. So yeah. We're going to go through this beginning part quick because also I don't have a lot of time to record today, but I did want to start this because I'm in the mood to start it. The power of science is amazing. Now you can use infrared to do all sorts of things in the blink of an eye. So we're going to try to schmooze. But yeah, welcome to the Nuzlocke, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 1, series number 2. Because if you watch the first series, it was rough. No, 1,000 times no. But I'm a good trainer who got a Pokemon and everything. I can totally go on an adventure. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll be waiting for you in front of the lab, okay? All right, bye. Sounds like you have some at-home problems. Bianca's dad, what nonsense is this? How could my daughter, who knows nothing about the world, be going on a journey with Pokemon? What the heck? Bianca's mom, don't mind my husband, dear. He's just being overprotective. All children go on adventures with Pokemon. It's part of growing up. Also, we need to investigate our little Oshawott, because I feel like he's got negative speed or something. And we are able to change his name later, because we weren't given that opportunity, right? So he's lax, so his special defense goes down, and defense goes up. So that's whatever. I guess he's just got low speed. Yeah, I'm still kind of confused on this stuff, because, like, nature determines what is improved and unimproved, right? But also, lax does just sound slow. But I guess he's not really slow. He's just, like, lower special defense, right? And higher defense, which is whatever. We probably want to get attack. As far as I know about natures, you want to get more attack than you do, you know, any sort of defensive thing. Do you think traveling with Pokemon changes people? Yes, me too. Traveling and thinking about many things can definitely make a difference. Okay, there's Sharon. Let's go read this real quick. Nuvema Town, the start of something big. And then I'm going to write this down in my Pokemon notes as well. Because we're going to write down Nuvema Town. Oshawott. Oh, that was a gift Pokemon, so I actually don't need to write anything. By the way, quote of the episode, question of the episode is going to be, what is your favorite Pokemon? I think I'm always going to start every Pokemon thing with that same question just to see what everyone's favorite Pokemon is. That's our mom. So yeah, what is your favorite Pokemon? Let me know in the comment section below. Mine is Gengar, and it will always be Gengar at this point in time, forever and always. I've heard there are a lot of Pokemon and many different people in the world. When I hear stories about them, I get very excited. Yeah, I love me Gengar, man. The chaotic energy, the ghost type, Gen 1, all the good stuff. Juniper Pokemon Lab. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's go meet the professor. Let's go. Yeah, so this is a Nuzlocke, by the way, which means if our Pokemon die, they are considered dead for good. However, typically Nuzlockes do not actually count until you get the Pokeballs, so because there's basically nothing we could do there, we'll just say, okay, we'll wait until we get the Pokeballs. Hi there, I've been waiting for you young people. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Professor Juniper. We know your name. Come, Sharon. This is not a time to take things lightly. Today is the day to remember always, so it's better to behave with some formality. That being so, once again, my name is Professor Juniper, and I am researching when and how the creatures called Pokemon came into existence. Oh, that's unusual. You've already had a Pokemon battle, so maybe that's why. It feels as though your Pokemon have already begun to trust you. By the way, would you like to give your Pokemon a nickname? Now, here's the other thing. You always have to name your Pokemon in a Nuzlocke so that when they perish, it is a sad time. We're going to call the Oshawott. Let's go Greek mythology theme like before. He's a guy. Should I go super duper extra with it? You know what? I'm gonna call him Nepty. Yeah, I like it. It's cute. We're gonna call him Nepty. How do we go back? Delete. Nepty, just like Neptune, god of the seas. Nepty. I like it. That's the name. Poseidon, obviously the cooler one, but Nepty sounds cool to me. Uh-huh, I see. Are you okay with the nickname Nepty? Yes, Professor Juniper. Nepty is its name. That's such a great name. That's for why I gave you all Pokemon. It's for the Pokedex, right? Pokedex. I am astonished. Nice work, Sharon. You've already studied Pokemon extensively, haven't you? Still, let me explain everything from the beginning for everyone's sake. The Pokedex is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokemon you encounter, so I want you three to visit many places and meet all the Pokemon in the Unova region. This is my request. Austin, Karen, Bianca. You'll go on an adventure to complete the Pokedex, will you not? Okay, I mean, yes, Professor. Thank you very much. Because of you, I could become a Pokemon trader exactly as I've always wished. All of you, thanks. You have given me the best possible answer. Do-do-do-do. Austin obtained the Pokedex. Next, I need to teach you how to meet Pokemon. Please meet me on Route 1, okay? So since the professor asked, it's okay to go on an adventure, right? I can explore and maybe find out what I want to do in life. I think I'd like that. Of course, we can travel however we want while we complete the Pokedex. Finally, I can become a Pokemon trader. I'll have real battles with other traders to get stronger. Wait and see. Alright, so let's go meet the professor and learn how to catch Pokemon. And again, as soon as we get Pokeballs, the Nuzlocke officially starts. Hey, Austin, wait up! Oh, there you are. And what did the professor have to say? She asked you to complete the Pokedex? I can't believe it. Well, actually, I can't. I already knew she was going to ask. That's why I brought you 3 of these town maps. Take them with you. Looks like a Game Boy SP. Also obtain the town map. Here you are, Sharon. I'll take good care of it. And one for you too, Bianca. Thank you so much. As for your room, Austin, or what's left of it, no need for any of you to worry. I'll take care of tidying up, okay, Austin? Ah, Pokemon, they're so cute, but they have enough power to destroy a bedroom. They are really something. With Pokemon like that at your side, you'll be safe wherever you go. I'll let your parents know. I hope that in addition to Pokemon, you'll find lots and lots of places you like in the Unova region, become wonderful trainers. Is that what she said? Have a great trip. Adios. If I use the town map, I'll always know where I am. That's certainly helpful. Shall we head to Route 1? The professor's waiting. Let's go. Austin, hurry and come too, okay? Ready. Yeah, we gotta level up our freaking Pokemon because we didn't get any XP from those horrible battles. I've heard there are a lot of Pokemon and many different people in the world. When I hear stories about them, I get very excited. All right, let's go. Austin, it's this way. Bianca says if we're starting a journey together, she wants us all to take our first step at the same time. Hey, Austin, let's all take our first step on Route 1 together. Okay, here we go. 1, 2... Route 1. Oh, I wonder what will happen. Isn't this so exciting? It sure is. Come on, the professor's waiting. And I'm going to write down Route 1. Professor Juniper, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Now that everyone's here, I'll explain. The Pokemon's pages update automatically whenever you meet a Pokemon. Moreover, it's set up so that you obtain even more information when you catch a Pokemon. To make this clear, I'm going to demonstrate how to catch a Pokemon. A wild Patrat appeared, and this thing can always be shiny, right? Any Pokemon encounter can be shiny, basically. Minchino. Used. Pound. Good for Minchino. Use the Pokeball after lowering its HP. Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, Pokemon at all, basically, yeah, you lower a Pokemon's HP, ideally into red health, and then you throw the Pokeball, and then it increases the chances of you catching it. But also, if it has a status effect, it will also further increase the chance of you catching it. Specifically, like Paralyzed, Sleep, Frozen, I think. Burn doesn't do it. I don't think it's weird how it does it. I think specifically like Sleep and Paralyzed, though. Did you see that just now? Here's how it goes step by step. First, reduce the Pokemon's HP. Pokemon that still have all their energy are difficult to catch. If you can, use your Pokemon's moves to make the Pokemon you want to catch fall asleep or paralyze. And to wrap this up the best way, I have a gift for you, some Pokeballs. Also obtained Pokeballs. So now the Nuzlocke officially starts, meaning if any of my Pokemon faint, they are dead. Okay. Pokeballs are used for catching Pokemon, for carrying the Pokemon you catch. I'm going on ahead. I'll be waiting for you in Accumula Town. Bye-bye. She forgot to say that Pokemon jump out at you in the tall grass. I'm heading to Accumula Town, too. I think I'll go too. I'm looking forward to the next town so I can go shopping for Pokeballs. Wait a minute. Hey, listen, Austin, Sharon, I thought of something fun. But we need to get going. I'd imagine the professor's waiting too. Would you just listen a sec? Seriously, why don't we see who can catch the most Pokemon? The person carrying the most Pokemon, including the one received from Professor Juniper, is the winner. Huh, actually, that sounds interesting. It will fill up Pokedex pages, so I'm sure it'll please the professor too. Okay then, until we reach Accumulate Town, take care of healing your Pokemon at your house. Me and Tepig will do the best for sure. Alright, so we got through all the tutorial stuff basically, Route 1, and now how Nuzlocks work as well is the first Pokemon that you encounter, which is going to be right here, for each area, is the only Pokemon that you can catch for that area. Meaning, since we're on Route 1, this Patrat right here is the only Pokemon that we can catch on Route 1. So, Patrat is a normal type. We'll hit it twice here. We also have to be careful, though, because we're only level 5, too. So it's like, yeah, we don't want to crit here, although with the luck so far, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. So now we're in a bit of a weird spot, because we have to hope that we catch this, too. We're going to throw out a Pokeball. Do-do-do. Do-do. And then hope that it gets caught. It's not in red health, so it doesn't have the best chance, but it does get caught there. Patrat was caught. Patrat's data is added to the Pokedex. Extremely cautious, they take shifts to maintain a constant watch of their nest. They feel insecure without a lookout. Give a nickname to the caught, Patrat. Yes, we're gonna call it. And I guess I'll go lower and upper because it seems like everything is lower and upper. It's weird that it defaults you to just uppercase. Greek mythology, so this guy has eyes, he's alert. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Polly. I think we called a character Polly in the last run, but he's got an eye thing going on, so we're going to call him Polly after Polyphemus, the Cyclops sort of dude in the Odyssey and whatever else, basically. All right, so now begins the Nuzlocke officially, and this gets really difficult because the early game, you basically have nothing. So you have to use your mom here in order to heal your Pokemon back up. And also our Pokemon are super duper freaking low leveled. Because they are level 5 and level 3 respectively. Yeah, it really sucks just getting crit both times there. Because we lose out on both XP, both XPs that we would have got, ultimately, which would have leveled up our Pokemon quite nicely. So, that basically means now we gotta, like, grind here and hope to get some levels here, or else we'll just die. There won't even be any other freaking thing that happens. There's Lillipup. We got him last time, which probably is a better Pokemon, a little bit more rarer, I would imagine. God, what is the speed on this Oshawott, man? He's getting, like, outspeed by lower-level normie Pokemon? Are you serious? Oh, but then we outspeed. So I guess it's a speed tie, ultimately, is what's happening there. All right, well, hopefully it doesn't crit just literally ruin this entire playthrough. This is, like, literally on a freaking razor's edge right now. Yeah, because if we don't kill him here, okay. If we didn't kill him there, that would be really bad. 39 XP, not even enough to level us up. My God. Yeah, that really put us on the back foot, like I said, but it is what it is. So, what else in terms of Nuzlocke rules? Well, I'm basically super new to Nuzlocks in general. And what that means is I have won a Nuzlocke. So I have been successful. But a lot of the time, people get so good at these, they start to do crazy stuff. You know, item randomizers, Pokemon randomizers, no items. They don't level up their Pokemon past, like, the next gym's ace Pokemon. So let's say they have, I don't know, 43 Lucario. They won't level their Pokemon up past 43, I guess. I don't do any of that because this is still really hard for me. I'm not a Pokemon expert. I'm learning. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun for me, but it's also very difficult. And, you know, that's why I'll make mistakes and stuff like that. Ooh, critical hit. There we go. So, all that to say, yeah, I'm not going to do any crazy rules like no items and everything like that. My goal is literally just, if a Pokemon... Jesus! Why is this still so hard? This is crazy. If a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead. And we put it in a dead box in the Pokemon Center. Okay, so there we're getting a little bit closer now. And then also, yeah, we only catch the first Pokemon we ever see in any given area, route, whatever, each cave, each route, each town. That's going to be a rule 2. And then we also have to nickname every Pokemon. I like that as well. We're going to go with the Greek mythology theme. And then, yeah, basically, if all of our Pokemon get wiped, we're dead. It's done. We have failed the challenge, which most likely will happen, to be quite honest with you, because this Nuzlocke is hard, as far as I understand. Like, Pokemon White version and Black version is hard as hell, given the grand scope of Nuzlockes in Pokemon. Now, I don't know why, but I can tell you why, at least for, like, what we've seen, which I don't want to spoil, like, this playthrough as far as, like, how far we got, but yeah, there's some tough stuff, man, some stuff that, like, will catch me off my guard. It's difficult, man. There's no other way to put it. It's a difficult challenge, but it's fun. I enjoy it, and I'll try to make it, you know, a really good series and have a lot of fun with it, so that is the idea with this series in particular. And yeah, we'll have comment questions of the episode as well, which I like to call quotes. Question of the episode, quote. Which is going to be, again, for this one, what is your favorite Pokemon? Let me know in the comment section below. My favorite Pokemon is Gengar. As I said, how are you still outspeeding me? I'm 2 levels higher than you. So this might just be a doomed Pokemon. Because I know, like, you know, professional Nuzlockers, whatever, they will use Pokemon that have better, like, natures or whatever, because some Pokemon are just unusable. Although there is a thing called Trash Locks. Okay. There is a thing called Trash Locks where you specifically use, you know, quote-unquote bad Pokemon, right? So, I mean, it's possible. Oh, yeah, there we go. Water Gun. Okay, so that is our first stab move, which stands for same type attack bonus. Since Oshawott is a water type, if it uses a water type move, well then, it's going to get that 1.5 times damage bonus. So that's really nice. And yeah, I'm basically, like, the challenge for me is, like, I'm blind to a lot of this stuff. I don't know when Oshawott evolves. I don't know what moves Oshawott gets. But I do love strategy-type things. You know, Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay, Darkest Dungeon, which we just did on this channel, Pokemon stuff. Like, you know, strategy where you have to think about your best option and whatever. I do enjoy that quite a bit. All that to say, like, I feel like I have a fighting chance, but it is a difficult Nuzlocke. On top of that, as far as I can tell, level 2 Lillipup. So, yeah, let me know what you want to see in this series. I don't even know what that means. I guess, like, I don't know. Hints and tips are allowed, but just please don't spoil anything. Like, I don't really want to know, you know, what's coming up in terms of, oh, the next gym is this. You know, I want to kind of try to figure it out and all that sort of stuff and try to strategize and everything like that. But, yeah, hints and tips are welcome throughout this playthrough. And it's just one of those weird playthroughs where it could be a very long playthrough or it could be incredibly short. It just kind of depends on how much I mess up, how much luck we get, things like that. But yeah, as you can see here, we're basically having to grind because those 2 initial battles went so horribly wrong that now I have to basically get this Pokemon up to level 10 or so that Oshawott has a fighting chance. And we should level up our other Pokemon too, although I'm definitely not going to use a Patrat. I don't like the Pokemon Patrat or what it evolves into. So I don't know if it's really worth to try and level it up if I'm just going to switch him eventually anyways, you know what I mean? So I'll have to think about that. Let's go ahead and progress through this route. Wild Pokemon are hiding in the tall grass. What does this mean for you? It means when you want to battle or capture wild Pokemon, you should walk in the tall grass. I see. Trader tips. Make an effort to talk to all the people you meet during your journey. Chances are they will have something useful. I think that said to tell me. Is that what that said? I think there's a guy over in this bush or a girl. Are you a guy or a girl? Is your Pokemon's HP all right? When your Pokemon's HP decreases while you're out in the road, it could be a big problem, so I'll give you this. Put it in your bag's medicine case. Austin obtained a potion. When your Pokemon's HP decreases, they no longer have the energy to fight, so don't push your Pokemon too hard and let them rest often. Okay. So yeah, like I said, some Nuzlockes do not use items at all. I will use items, simply because, yeah, if we don't, we're going to just not win, pretty much. Route 1, all right, and then there's Sharon up ahead. So we'll probably have to work our way back down. I might just do this off camera and level up this Pokemon and maybe Pat Rat to like some sort of decent level, maybe like 8. Although he's about to hit 8. We probably could roll with that, but I do want to be a little more cautious this time around because last time was genuinely extremely difficult. So yeah, I think I'm going to level him up to level 10 off camera. I'm not going to do any shenanigans if I do any off camera things. Like, if anybody knows me, I am not the type of person to ever cheat at anything just because for me it's not real. Like, I already don't like that we lost those 2 Pokemon battles, even though that's how Nuzlocks go in general ultimately. But yeah, I'll just grind, you know, I'll grind the boring stuff off camera if I have to, basically. But I'm not going to over-grind or anything like that either. You know, just get to a decent level, basically. But I suppose we'll end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to watch more in the future. We will go until we lose, pretty much, or win. I don't even know if Oshawott is a good Pokemon for this or what, but Snivy didn't seem to work. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. You can also hit the join button under the video if you would like to get these videos as soon as they are uploaded as opposed to waiting for them to be scheduled and released. So feel free to hit the join button. It does support the channel, and it does get you those early videos. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.